So after a long break, parliament proceedings have now resumed. Let's quickly get you the pictures coming in from both inside and outside the parliament. As far as the proceedings are concerned, today once again leading the opposition was the SIR protest that was taking place. The same is expected to resonate inside the House as both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha has now resumed. Important day as far as when it comes to the business of the House is concerned. Only days to go before the monsoon session of Parliament comes to an end. But there has now been a new call as far as a threat that has now been issued on part of the opposition. Clearly, we have been seeing that threats that have been issued to the poll body, which is the Election Commission of India, but it seems that it is now getting up direct and personal. The CEC, the Chief Election Commissioner, seems to be targeted on part of the opposition, which are now munning to bring upon an impeachment motion. The vote chori storm that continues to escalate. As far as the pictures that came in from the Makartwar outside the parliament, within the parliament complex, the vote chori allegations, all of the parties from the opposition, there you can see leaders from the TMC, leaders and parliamentarians from the Samajwadi Party have joined in this protest of stop vote chori as far as when it comes to the opposition's call is now concerned. But point by point rebuttal that was given yesterday by the Election Commission, this seems to have triggered the Vipaksh. Let's put out the breaking update as far as through sources what we are learning, that the opposition now seems to be mulling an impeachment motion. Now this is a big news that is now coming in as far as the opposition bloc is reportedly finalizing its strategy, with the leaders now weighing the political and the constitutional implications of such an unprecedented step. Remember, if we talk about the CEC or the Chief Election Commissioner, the CEC can only be removed by office through the process of impeachment, requiring 2/3 majority of the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha to be present and voting for the same, which is similar as far as when it comes to the process that is taken with a Supreme Court judge. But this is now coming across as unprecedented. Right after, when we speak of the Election Commission press briefing, because option that was given, two of them, to Rahul Gandhi in particular, give an oath or apologize. As far as the vote chori allegations are concerned, the opposition now seem to be straight away gunning for the Chief Election Commissioner, which is Gyanesh Kumar. As far as there were other election commissioners who were also present when the briefing was taking place, but this seems to be hitting back when it comes to the Congress leader Rahul Gandhi over his vote chori theft allegations. The Chief Election Commissioner on Sunday, when he did that briefing, called the vote chori allegations as an insult to the Samvidhan. We have Sabyasachi and we have Nyamika joining in live. Good morning to both of you. Nyamika, the proceedings have begun in the House already. Outside, we are looking at the protest in Bihar. Rahul Gandhi there continuing with his vote adhikar rally or this yatra, but this is unprecedented. Impeach the CEC. This is probably a rare occasion that we are looking at what the opposition seems to be now considering.
Well, this vote chori allegation, Amita, it seems like the opposition is not going to let it go. As for that reason, we have seen that how continuously protests are being erupting both outside the parliament as well as inside the parliament. We have seen that how the member of parliament from the India bloc parties are currently also holding a protest against this vote chori allegation which they are putting upon the Election Commission of India. But the breaking updates which is right now coming in as it is a massive decision which is being taken by the India bloc parties, as during today's meeting of the India bloc floor leaders, it was being discussed that how yesterday there was a press conference being held by the CEC in which he has asked Rahul Gandhi to file an affidavit within the time span of 7 days. Otherwise, he has to apologize. This statement of the CEC doesn't go down well with the India bloc parties, and it was also being discussed in today's meeting where all of the India bloc party members, the floor leaders, have agreed upon the need of bringing in an impeachment motion against the CEC, as it was being discussed in today's meeting that how this entire statement of the Chief Election Commissioner was political, and he has completely refused to give answers to all these questions which the India bloc parties are repeatedly asking, whether it is about the SIR or the vote chori allegation which they are putting in upon the Election Commission of India. And that is the only reason why today it is being discussed by the India bloc party members that there is a need to bring in impeachment motion against the CEC. However, for that they will be needing 2/3 of majority. Both
has already been witnessed in both houses of parliament amid the vote chori storm that continues to escalate. Let's straight away get that and take that question now to Sabyasachi as well, because Sabyasachi, this is big as far as when it comes to how unprecedented this move is. But Gyanesh Kumar yesterday has said that neither the ECI nor the voter is afraid of any such false accusations. When the voters of the country are being targeted by placing a gun on the ECI shoulder, then we want to clarify that the poll body stands fearless like a rock without any bias.
Well, that's right. See, yesterday CEC, Mr. Gyanesh Kumar has clearly said that the poll body stands fearless. In fact, he has gone ahead and said that the particular term which the opposition parties have been continuously using, that is a vote chori. In fact, Gyanesh Kumar yesterday has said that it is it is not constitutional. In fact, the opposition is of the view that it is not the opposition parties who is chipping away with the constitution. Rather, it is the ECI and the CEC who is chipping and not giving respect to the constitution. In fact, the opposition party says that yesterday the press conference that was carried out by the CEC and the other ECs were also present over there. Now, that didn't seem like a press conference. In fact, it seemed that he's reading out a letter which has been drafted at the BJP headquarters here in the national capital, and that letter is being read out. And now on the warning that has been given to Rahul Gandhi and the deadline that has been given to the leader of opposition, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, that either he has to sign the affidavit within 7 days or he has to apologize. Now the opposition says that it is not Mr. Rahul Gandhi who has to apologize. It is the EC who needs to apologize to the country because of the survey that has been carried out by different opposition political parties. There are massive deficit when it comes to the EC and the voters. In fact, the opposition says that as per the rule, the EC can take suo moto and can start investigation into a matter when there are discrepancies. It is not necessary to have the leader of opposition sign affidavit in this regard. Now, that is the reason why today, when the floor leaders of different political parties met today, all of them had the same decision that they need to move in impeachment motion against CEC Gyanesh Kumar.
Well, we have Sabyasachi, Nyamika, Mohit, all of them joining in as far as Rajya Sabha already that has been adjourned. But in the meantime, clearly when it comes to the reactions that have been coming in, this is the point-by-point rebuttal that was given by Mr. Gyanesh Kumar, the Chief Election Commissioner, to Rahul Gandhi and the opposition in particular, saying that the ECI cannot work on such serious allegations without an oath, asserting there has been no proof or evidence forthcoming on these allegations. And now it seems that is the very statement that seems to have triggered the opposition, who seems to be now mulling in impeachment of the Chief Election Commissioner.
हमने ये प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में कहा, इलेक्शन कमीशन ने मुझसे एफिडेविट मांगा और किसी से एफिडेविट नहीं मांगा। कुछ दिन पहले बीजेपी के लोग प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करते हैं, उनसे कोई एफिडेविट नहीं मांगा।
हलफनामा देना होगा या देश से माफी मांगनी होगी, तीसरा विकल्प नहीं है। आपके माध्यम से मैं ये भी कहना चाहता हूं, अगर 7 दिन में हलफनामा नहीं मिला तो इसका अर्थ ये सारे आरोप निराधार हैं।
पूरे हिंदुस्तान में विधानसभा के चुनाव, लोकसभा के चुनाव चोरी किए जा रहे हैं और इनकी आखिरी साजिश ये है कि बिहार में एसआईआर करके ये बिहार का चुनाव चोरी करें। और मैं और हम सब स्टेट से आपको कहने आए हैं कि हम इन्हें ये चुनाव चोरी नहीं करने देंगे।
अपना प्रत्याशी चुनने के 45 डेज के भीतर माननीय उच्च न्यायालय में चुनाव याचिका दायर न की जाए, वोट चोरी जैसे गलत शब्दों का इस्तेमाल करके जनता को गुमराह करने का असफल प्रयास किया जाए, तो यह भारत के संविधान का अपमान नहीं तो और क्या है।
Well, apman or insult to the Samvidhan is something that has been said by the Chief Election Commissioner yesterday, all of the vote chori allegations. But Mohit, this is now getting direct. As far as the Chief Election Commissioner himself seems to be in the line of the storm as far as the opposition is concerned. This is rare as far as what we are hearing, that they are now mulling for his impeachment.
So, Alamita, today in the morning, the floor leaders of the India Bloc met, and what we are being told is that all the options are being kept open by the India Bloc. And yes, the issue of impeachment of the CEC was discussed in the meeting. Now, post that, we saw that various reactions came in from the Congress party. Now, when the specific question was asked to Nasir Hussain, the Congress MP, he said that all the options are kept open, which are there in the parliamentary domain if an institution does not work as per the constitution. So yes, the option of impeachment of the CEC is open. The process is same as of the as the other impeachment processes. But yes, it's a big decision that the opposition parties have taken. They have kept the option of impeachment of CEC open. And today also, Amita, there was a massive protest in the parliament premises at the Makadwar by the opposition parties, where in the slogans they leveled serious allegations against the CEC, and vote chori is the main charge that the opposition parties are leveling now. And it seems that this issue will not die down. On one hand, we see that Rahul Gandhi, Tejasvi Yadav, they are protesting in Bihar. They are taking out rallies. On the other hand, what we see is that here in Parliament, the opposition is continuing with their protests against the SIR, and as they say, vote chori. But this impeachment, thinking of impeachment, bringing an impeachment motion is something which is very taking it to the next level. It's very serious. So we have to wait and watch how exactly the government will respond to this, how exactly the BJP will respond to this, because the India Bloc parties have clearly stated that whatever is there in the parliamentary domain in their exercise, they will exercise that. If an institution, as per them, is not working as per the constitution, they will surely go for the impeachment. So it's a big development that has come in. We have seen that how there has been continuously tussle between the election commission and the opposition parties, and yesterday election commission in that particular press conference attacked the opposition parties and in fact stated that if Rahul Gandhi does not give an affidavit in 7 days, it will be clear that
has been issued. Give an oath और अपोलोजाइज टू द नेशन, देयर इज नो थर्ड ऑप्शन. आईपी सिंह जी हमारे साथ फोन लाइन पे जुड़ गए. आईपी सिंह जी, ये बड़ी खबर आ रही है. अभी कल हमने देखा है कि प्रेस ब्रीफिंग करी गई है चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर की तरफ से कि या तो आप ओथ लीजिए या माफी मांगिए. अब सीधे तौर पे अगर वोट चोरी के एलिगेशन लगाए जा रहे हैं तो ये अपमान है संविधान का और लोगों का. और जहां तक अगर बात की जाए विपक्ष की, तो आप क्या वाकई में सोच रहे हैं कि चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर को हटाया जाए, इंपीचमेंट मोशन लाया जाए पार्लियामेंट में?
देखिए, चुनाव आयोग निश्चित तौर से चोरी में इन्वॉल्व है. चाहे आप हरियाणा का चुनाव देख लीजिए, चाहे 2022 का उत्तर प्रदेश का चुनाव देखिए. हमने, हमारे राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष जी ने 18,000 शपथ पत्र हमने चुनाव आयोग को शामिल किया. कांग्रेस तो इसमें मैं ये कहूंगा कि बहुत देर से जागी इस मुद्दे को उसने मतलब वो अपने हाथों में उठाया है. लेकिन चुनाव आयोग के खिलाफ हम उत्तर प्रदेश में जबरदस्त लड़ाई लड़ रहे हैं. 20 शपथ पत्र की बात आज चुनाव आयोग कर रहा है. कम से कम जो 18,000 शपथ पत्र हमने 2022 में चुनाव आयोग को सबमिट किया, चुनाव आयोग से कहा कि आप डीजीपी बदल दीजिए, चुनाव आयोग से कहा कि रिटायर्ड मुख्य सचिव चीफ सेक्रेटरी उत्तर प्रदेश,
चुनाव आयोग की तरफ से एक अल्टीमेटम दिया गया है. अब उनकी तरफ से रखा गया है सामने, या तो आप ओथ लीजिए, डिक्लेरेशन दीजिए, एफिडेविट दीजिए और तब जाकर जांच होगी. अगर आपने अल्टीमेटम के दिन जो पार कर लिए, उसके बाद जितने भी आप आरोप लगा रहे हैं वो सिद्ध साबित नहीं होंगे.
देखिए, जब गृह मंत्री जी बिहार चुनाव में जाते हैं, राजस्थान में जाते हैं, तो कहते हैं मैं बनिया हूं, और मुख्य चुनाव आयुक्त बनिया है, गुप्ता है. और क्यों उन्हें बनाया है गृह मंत्री ने, ये पूरा देश जानता है. देशवासियों को मूर्ख नहीं बनाया जा सकता है. सुप्रीम कोर्ट में ये मामला,
क्या आप यहाँ पे कास्ट एंगल इंजेक्ट करते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं? मतलब ज्ञानेश कुमार हैं, उनके नाम और उनके बैकग्राउंड को अब आप सवाल उठाते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं कि वो पोजीशन पे आखिरकार क्यों है?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, मैं नहीं कह रहा हूँ. अमित शाह जी ने खुद कहा कि मैं बनिया समाज से हूँ, और आज के मुख्य चुनाव आयुक्त उन्हीं के साथ 5 वर्षों तक गृह मंत्रालय में काम करते रहे.
का वोट चोरी एलिगेशन से क्या लेना देना?
सहकारिता मंत्रालय में काम करते रहे, उन्हें वो लेकर
इसका वोट चोरी के आरोपों से क्या लेना देना है? क्या लिंक है इससे?
चुनाव आयुक्त बनाया गया, इसलिए ये डमी चुनाव आयोग हो गया है. अब देश में जब तक ईवीएम है, अब लोग
नहीं, बट आप कास्ट एंगल आप इंजेक्ट जो कर रहे हैं आईपी सिंह जी, उसका वोट चोरी आरोपों से क्या लेना देना है? एक बार प्रदीप भंडारी भी हमारे साथ जुड़ गए बीजेपी की तरफ से। प्रदीप, दिस इज अ न्यू ट्विस्ट, इम्पीच द सीईसी, also questioning as far as when it comes to the background of Mr. Gyanesh Kumar is concerned, injecting the caste angle, saying that we know why he's been put in that position. Does it make any sense?
This tells you that whether it is the Congress or the opposition party, the first family is believing in the emergency mindset and will attack the constitutional bodies for upholding constitutional values. Recall that they are used to the likes of Naveen Chawla, who were on the retainership of Sen Janpath, or MS Gill, who was made a minister in the Congress government after being an election commissioner. What the current move, as per media reports, suggests that the Congress party does not respect the Constitution of India. It believes it's only the family's way or no way.
All right. प्रदीप भंडारी, थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर जॉइनिंग इन। आईपी सिंह जी, आप उसके ऊपर क्या जवाब देंगे? आखिरकार वो बोल रहे हैं कि आरोप लगाना आप एक तरह से आप लोगों को मिसलीड कर रहे हैं और मिस इन्फॉर्मेशन आप लोगों की तरफ फैला रहे हैं। लेकिन अगर ज्ञानेश कुमार की बात की जाए, जो चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर है, उन्हें क्यों सिंगल हैंडेडली टारगेट किया जा रहा है? All right. As far as reactions that have been coming in from the opposition side, but there is no third option that has been given by the CEC. Yesterday, holding the special briefing, the only two options that has now been given to the opposition, in particular Rahul Gandhi, that give an oath or apologize to the nation. There is no third option. Let's play out other reactions.
ये ट्रांसपेरेंट तरीके से फ्री एंड फेयर इलेक्शन के लिए जो सवालें उठाए जा रहे हैं, जो लोगों के दिल में जो आशंकाएं हैं, जो लोगों के दिल में डाउट्स हैं, जो डिस्क्रिपेंसीज और जो एनोमलीज बताया गया अलग अलग देश भर में, लोग वीडियोस डाल रहे हैं, लोगों को कह रहे हैं कि ये देहांत हो गए, उनके इलेक्टोरल लिस्ट से नाम हटाए गए, लेकिन वो देखा गया है कि वो लोग आके मीडिया के सामने करेंगे हम जिंदा हैं। भाजपा का स्पोक्स पर्सन बन के उनके तौर तरीके से ये लोग काम करते हैं, उसी तरह से जवाब देते हैं। जो बीजेपी के स्पोक्स पर्सन ने जो जिस तरह से पहले प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंसेस की थी, जो इश्यूज उठाए थे, जिस तरह से बात कर रहे थे, वही टोन और टेनर में ये बात कर रहे थे।
So multiple reactions that have been coming in at a time simultaneously when it comes to the Vipaksh that has been raising the voice against the SIR in Bihar, taking place both inside and outside Parliament. And as we speak of the Vipaksh that is being spearheaded by Rahul Gandhi, he is continuing with his voter adhikar yatra in Bihar as we speak. This is Srinivas BV there once again raising questions exactly when it comes to mocking the election body or the poll body. This is how they have now been reacting, taking a jibe, saying the matter was something else, but something else was being said as far as when it comes to the chief election commissioner and the election commissioners who were present yesterday for the briefing. The faces has now been changed and converted to the face of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. This is now coming, Sabyasachi, as far as the details on part of the opposition is concerned, squarely taking on the election commission, but also saying that it has now turned into a spokesperson of the BJP.
Well, that's right. See, this is a jibe that is continuously coming in from the opposition, whereas after yesterday's press conference, the opposition says that what the CEC, Mr. Gyanesh Kumar, was stating, it seems like he was reading out a letter which was drafted at the BJP headquarters here in the national capital, and the opposition says that it is not the job of the opposition to point out if there is any discrepancies as far as the voting list is concerned. It is a job of the EC to look after it. In fact, continuously similar jibe has been coming in from the opposition, where the opposition says that the election commission has been compromised. They are working on behalf of the Bharatiya Janata Party, and clearly this sort of statement has been continuously coming in from the opposition, and that is the reason why when the floor leaders have met today inside the parliament, there was detailed discussion about yesterday's press conference by the CEC. In fact, all the political parties of the India bloc had the same decision.
The impeachment motion, exactly when do they think that they will bring upon this very motion? Because we are looking at the last few days that are remaining for the parliament monsoon session to end, Sabya.
Well, that's right. See, as of now, the opposition parties have not cleared out exactly when they going to bring the impeachment, but it was decided when this particular issue was raised that they are planning to bring an impeachment motion against CEC Gyanesh Kumar. In fact, all the political parties and the floor leaders who were part of this meeting, in fact, they had supported it, they had supported the decision, and they said that it is very much required. But the date has not been finalized yet by the India Bloc. It will be finalized soon when the India Bloc once again meet. But if you talk about the consensus within the India Bloc, all the political parties.
Biggest poll plank, the election plank that seems to be taken up by the opposition, irrespective that the hearings that has been taking place in the court, in the Supreme Court. This is when it comes to the opposition that seems to be triggered by the press briefing that was done by the Election Commission yesterday, especially now issuing an ultimatum. Now it seems that the Vipaksh has taken it up a notch further. Now seems to be, according to sources, what they are learning, are now seeking the removal, the impeachment of the Chief Election Commissioner himself. Sabyasachi, thank you very much for the moment. This is the big story that we are continuing.